Okay. My name is Osborn Nason. I've been a member of the fraternity for 50 years plus. I've been master of 2 lodges, and I'm an honorary member of 2 other lodges. One American Lodge, Brown City, Michigan. I'm an honorary life member there. I've been through all the offices of the York Rite and many of the Scottish Rite, but the last few years I've been taking it easy. I think I've had my kick at the can. I served this Grand Lodge as a warden and stuff, and I was the Grand Master in 97, 98. I believe those are the 2 years I was the Grand Master. They were great years, so being Grand Master, and I think I made some quite important changes to the fraternity while I was there. And I don't know if I'd want this public or not, but one of my first acts as Grand Master was to ask the Grand Treasurer for his resignation, which I got. And I appointed Bob Kerstead as Grand Treasurer, and he served this fraternity for over 10 years and did a wonderful job. And but I asked the ruling Grand Treasurer. He was pretty lax, and but anyway, so we overhauled the financial system, and we were really well off at that time when I was Grand Master. But after I was Grand Master, the people looking after the things weren't looking after it and made some terrible mistakes. And I wasn't privy to at the time, so I had nothing to do with it, but I was disappointed to see us in such good financial standing to be almost bankrupt. So anyway, we are back financially safe and secure again. So, but my journey has been good. The York and Scottish Rite both, I'm members, and but I'm getting old and I can't drive at night anymore, so that limits my attending meetings anymore unless I can get a ride with somebody else. And I'm out in the country, and it's a lot out of the way for most people to come and get me, so I don't bother going to lodge, although I would like to. So anyway, that's about the story of my Masonic career. And I don't know what else I can add, but it's been a wonderful journey.
Were you married?
I've been married for 59 years now to my wife Joanne. We're 59th anniversary is coming up there now, and we have 3 children, and I have a son, I have a grandson, and I have a great-grandson. So there's 4 generations of us boys, so I guess the Nason name will carry on for another. All my family, all my nieces and nephews, and my nephews never had any male children. And my nephews were all bald, and my brothers, and my nephews are bald by the time they're 18. I'm the only one in the whole family that has hair. I don't know if that's a distinction or not. But everybody, even my father was very sparse, his hair. So anyway, I'm the only one that has hair in the family. But I was kind of hoping my son or my grandson would join the fraternity, but they've made no, I didn't ask them, but They've made no.
Who were the officers that helped you?
In the early, when I first joined, the lodge was active. Jim McKenna and Sterling Scribner, two past Grand Secretaries, were people that I met before I joined the lodge. You know, I made application, and they were on the investigating committee, but I certainly have enjoyed my journey through Masonry. Yes. Yeah. It's terrible to see that infighting that's going on right now in the lodge. It's heartbreaking to me. Although we seem to have we hit rock bottom, and all the lodges in town here all have candidates, 3, 4 candidates. I think we have St. John's Lodge, which I'm a member of now. I think we have some 4 candidates, and I think we get 2 more applications. So we're going to have some emergent communications apparently, and so new candidates are the lifeblood of the lodge. That's no doubt about it. We can't do without them, and we've been short on candidates for all the lodges have for years. And hopefully this is turning around. But I'll tell you, to me, it's a brotherhood, it's a fraternity. And a lot of people, I could mention a few, but I won't, seem to be an ego trip. Don't seem to be the brotherhood and the fraternity that when I joined. You know, we were an active lodge. We paid an official visit to Fredericton. We paid an official visit to Zion Lodge in Edmiston. And when I was master, we paid an official visit to a lodge in Boston. Chartered a bus, 46 people went. And Dieter Clone, the brother of Fritz Clone, he was a member in St. John, but he'd moved to Boston, and he was a master of a lodge down there, so we paid an official visit. But right now, I don't think he could get an official visit to anything, because people just don't seem to have that interest, you know. I don't know why. I guess it must be our fault that we didn't prepare better. Yeah. Yes, that was a wonderful trip to Boston. Anyway, I wanted to join the fraternity. My father wanted me to join the fraternity. He wasn't a Mason as far as I know, but anyway, I was a seagoing, and pretty hard to join when you were going to sea. And I was captain of the Prince of Acadia. I had the evenings off so I could join the lodge, which I did, and served at masters for 2 different lodges, and honorary member for 2 other lodges. But it's certainly been enjoyable. It's been an experience, and I hate to see this fraternity, this brotherhood that we're supposed to be, disappear, you know. And I could see that people are ambitious and their egos are more important than the fraternity. Anyway, or maybe I'm wrong, but maybe not. But I think I served this Grand Lodge well. Main things I did, as I said, with the Grand Treasurer, asked for his resignation. But all those committees, I think I overhauled all of them, and they left. When I left, all the committees were properly chairman with their committees, and I think as part of being ship's captain, you organize things, and by things that aren't right, you just correct them, and you do it as easy as you can without. The only one was, I said, the Grand Treasurer. But anyway, I really don't know what I can add to what I've already said, but if you have questions or no, our present Grand Master and myself, for a long while I was the only person in the province to hold both Knight of the York Cross of Honor and the 33rd degree, but now our new Grand Master also has that title, so that's the only two. There was one from Moncton. He was a veterinary. I can't think of his name. He had both those, but it's rare to hold all of them. So anyway, did you get anything that is interesting to you, or?
Want to say that's all I have to say?
That's about all I can think of to say. I'd be better answering questions than.
I know.
Okay.